Hey everybody, Harold here. Today I want to talk to you about MAXX. It's an aggregation function, iterator in Dax, returns the largest value, results from evaluating an expression for each row of a table. Um, you may be familiar with MAXX. Today I want to specifically show you how to use it to calculate the maximum of an expression by a category or dimension, like max sales per order by color or category or style. The arguments to MAXX are a table because it's an iterator. Goes row by row through the table, making a calculation and seeing which one is the largest. So it returns a scalar value of any type. So it's going to return one value, the max. So let's go ahead and go over to Power BI, into the DAX. Got a table here, total sales, product color and total sales. Got a slicer for product color. Got another table with order number and total sales. See total sales match. If I slice by color, that all matches. Total sales, of course, is SumX. SumX sales data, order quantity times related. Related is just referring to another related table, column in another related table. Product lookup, product price. So it's going along sales data, taking the order quantity from each row and multiplying it by the related price in the product lookup table, and then adding those all together to get the $24.9 million value. So you would think I could just copy this, do a new measure, paste it, and change sum to max. So now I have MAXX, sales data, order quantity times price. So let's commit that measure. Well, let's call it, rename it here to MAXX sales. Let's do that lowercase to avoid confusion. Okay. Can drop it in our table. Find it here. So MAXX sales. That kind of looks okay, but well, let's sort it. Let's format it as a currency, two decimal places. That looks okay. That looks plausible. Some colors missing, but maybe they don't have any sales. We can deal with that in a minute. But let me just check this. So let's choose black sales. Okay. We see our order number, total sales sort of descending. That seems to match up. Try blue sales. Wait a minute. It says max sales is 2384.07. This says we know it's not true because the total number on the highest order of blue sales is 2447.57. There were no gray sales. Multi, that's wrong. NA, not available. That's wrong. Red is correct. Silver is correct. No silver black sales. White is correct. And yellow is off by a penny, probably due to a rounding error. So how do we get the correct total? Well, new measure. We'll say we'll call this one MAXX sales per color. So we need to get the maximum sales order amount by color. So instead of just using MAXX, we'll use calculate. Then our MAXX. And the first argument in MAXX is the tables. So we can't just use the sales data table or order number column. So we're looking for the max on order. We're trying to get that order number and get total sales for it to calculate the max for the color. So we need a one column table of all the order numbers, distinct order numbers, in case the order number is on there twice. So to do that, we're going to use the values function, which creates a table expression, which creates a one column table of the distinct values, including blanks. So we want the values and the order number, sales data order number. And then the expression we want for those is total sales. We'll close our SumX. And to make sure we get this by color, we need to remove all filters except, so all except those on what table? Product lookup. And what column? Color. Okay, let's commit that measure. Drop it in our table. Now let's check. It looks like we did better. Let's use our slicer. Black, check. Blue, check. Those were already okay. Gray has none. Multi is now okay. We need to format this a little bit. Currency. One, two decimal places. It's always really slow for me. I don't know about you guys. Okay. 74 is now correct. In a 31016, that was wrong before. Red was okay. Silver was okay. Silver black had no sale. White was okay, and I believe yellow had a rounding error, but it's now exactly, well, still has that. Nope, it's exactly the same now. So that solves our problem with the incorrect amounts. However, we still have a couple of other problems. One, this total is not a total. Let's take max sales off our table. this total is not a total of this column. It's the maximum amount in this column. Sort descending. See, 35, 78, 27, 35, 78, 27. So we don't want that. I'm going to kind of hash together a lot of things I've done in other videos to fix this. The other problem is uh, gray doesn't have any sales, and what is it? Silver black doesn't have any sales, so they're not on our table. I'd like to see that and say no sales, and I'd like to remove or fix this grand total. So I'm going to do a new. I'm going to take my max sales per color to fix the grand total, and you guys have seen me do this before. I could remove it, say if isn't scope, of product color, and then my whole calculate statement. So if it is in scope of product color, I want you to turn that. If it's not, I want you to return blank. So if it's in scope product, look up something wrong here. We got to put a comma there. Okay, now that grand total that was wrong is gone. Uh, what if I really wanted to see it though? Well, go back to MAXX sales per color, take out the if isn't scope, and I take out the last parentheses for now, the blank, and the comma. Okay, so now back to our calculate. If I want to get the total sum of the maxes in the grand total, I can just sum x the whole thing. So what I would do here is sum x. This time use the values from product, look up product color, so the unique colors. I'd use the values from the product lookup color as my table, and the whole calculate would be my expression of the sum x. And I need another parentheses down here to close the sum x. So now, this value here, 15,650 and 1 cent, is the total of the MAXX sales per color column. So great. Got that solved. Let's see if we can format that. Okay, that's great. So I still had one issue. I wanted to show the colors where there were no sales. So I can do one more thing. Really easy. You've seen this in one of my last videos. Coalesce. We'll bring those out. So I'm going to coalesce the whole thing. And the first time it comes to a non-blank value, I want it to show it with no sales. Then close my coalesce. Commit. And now gray and silver black are on there. It said no sales. Total sales is blank. We could coalesce that. Fill that out with no sales. I'll let you try that on your own. Everything else shows total sales and max sales, and max sales is a true sum of the maxes, not the max of the column. So I think that's pretty good, pretty cool. Hope you guys liked it and learned something. If you did, please like it and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thanks, everybody.